Power play, there was adjustment after there was some disconnect there in that first period. You move on to PP1 in there. How much does that change the dynamic of anything to kind of get things going, or is that just?
Yeah, just switch it up a little bit, find some energy, get some urgency out there. I think we were just a little bit lazy on both of our units, so I think we just needed to switch it up a little bit. And it was good that Johnny could score that for us, and I think that kind of created momentum for the game.
What have you liked about your game these last 3 years, or even maybe before that?
Yeah, I think it's just becoming a lot more simple. I think I'm winning a lot more puck battles and finding myself open a lot around the net, and that's the kind of player I have to be, right? Get open around the net and find ways to get pucks in, and I just found a way to do that, so I just want to keep that going.
Your team's ability to come back.
Yeah, well, again, our third period was our best period. I mean, I thought we started the game off fine, and then just kind of flipped that period, and we didn't get any shots on net. We missed the net, and we're just kind of. I thought they were better than us in the first. They, a little more compete and quicker than us. But I thought we got our feet under us in the second and started to come in our third period. Was our best period.
You mentioned it was fine in the beginning. Is that just that there was the pushing of the pace of play? Sorry, but just not the shots on net looked like.
Yeah, no. I mean, I liked our. I thought we were going early. I thought we were playing the right way and just missing the net. And the power play, I thought, set us back. The two power plays we had were not good. Obviously, it got good, but which is good for it's good they recovered. But I think the power play kind of hurt our momentum in the first period too.
Is that why you led to the PP1 change there?
Yeah, just change it up and see if we can get a spark going, and it worked.
What do you mean of how Joseph Woll's been able to get?
He's been solid. I thought he was very good tonight. He had to be. Made some big saves for us, and so our goaltending has been solid, which is important.
Can't teach the size that Matthew Knies has, but how much you like the way he uses it. Seems pretty fearless going to the net.
Very fearless. Goes hard to the net, skates hard. He's hard to handle. That's the way I look at it. Like, he challenges D-men with his speed and his skill. And he's heavy, he gets in there and it's hard to handle.
What would you like about Austin Matthews' game, apart from finding his scoring touch?
Yeah, it was a big goal, obviously, on the power play. Nice little give and go with him and Mitch. I liked where he scored it, in the inside at the net, which was good. But overall, he was a good player tonight. I thought he worked and skated and did some good things, like, drove the pace of play for us.
You like that 5-on-6, the way you guys defended there at the end of the game there?
Yeah, the one seam play I didn't like, we gave up. But other than that, I thought it was pretty good. And then, obviously with the goalie out and the penalty, I think we did a good job there.
What do you like most about what Connor Dewar brings to this team?
Energy, compete, hard work. I mean, he's just like he's a motor out there, he doesn't stop, and it's he gives you everything he's got every shift, and big fight for us tonight. We didn't respond good enough to it, but he's been a good player for us.
Leafs all in on center hunt. Treliving's bold moves could shape Toronto's future. As a die-hard Toronto Maple Leaf supporter, it's hard not to get excited about the latest trade buzz surrounding the team. Brad Treliving, the Leafs general manager, appears poised to make some daring moves to strengthen the squad's depth down the middle. The whispers of significant trades are growing louder, and Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet has added fuel to the fire with his recent revelations. The situation has become even more pressing as the Leafs grapple with the ongoing upper body injury to team captain Austin Matthews. Matthews has already missed the last 4 games, and while the team is doing its best to stay afloat, the need for reinforcements at center is undeniable. Treliving, it seems, is ready to part with valuable assets to address this glaring need. The center's on Treliving's radar. Names like Jake Evans from the Montreal Canadiens, Brock Nelson from the New York Islanders, and the Philadelphia Flyers' Morgan Frost have been mentioned as potential targets. These players bring a mix of experience and skill, each offering something unique to the Leafs lineup. But, as Friedman highlighted during his appearance on the Fan 590's The Fan Hockey Show, the price tags for these players vary significantly. That's the number one thing Treliving, been looking at all season, Friedman noted, emphasizing the GM's focus on finding the right fit at center. This isn't just about plugging a hole, it's about finding a player who can elevate the team to new heights. Priorities in focus. While some fans might argue that the Leafs need help on defense, Friedman suggested that Treliving's primary focus is elsewhere. They did a lot of their work in the off-season. I think now there's a question if they need to go find someone to play with Morgan Rielly, he explained. But, it's not their number one priority. I believe their number one thing all season has been, let's find another center. This clear focus on center depth speaks volumes about Treliving's strategy. The Leafs are willing to pay a hefty price, but there's a caveat: the player must come with term. Why term matters? The preference for term isn't just a strategic move, it's a sign that Treliving is thinking long-term. Rentals can be tempting, especially for a team looking to make a deep playoff run, but they often come with risks. One of the things I've heard is that if they're going to spend assets on a center, they would prefer it to be someone with term, Friedman revealed. This approach ensures that any trade made benefits the Leafs beyond the immediate future. Internal struggles and potential fits. Internally, the Leafs have tried to find solutions. Fraser Minton showed promise earlier this season, but the organization prefers to let him develop further with the Marlies. Meanwhile, the Leafs' current lineup has struggled to maintain its depth in Matthews' absence. One intriguing option could be Vincent Trocheck from the New York Rangers. With the Rangers facing their own challenges, could they be persuaded to part with a player like Trocheck, who already has chemistry with Leaf stars from last year's All-Star game? The road ahead. As the calendar flips to 2025, the trade deadline looms larger. Treliving's actions in the coming months will undoubtedly shape the Leafs' playoff aspirations and potentially their long-term future. For Leafs fans, the anticipation is palpable. Every move, every rumor, and every game feels like a piece of the puzzle. Treliving's willingness to swing for the fences shows a commitment to bringing a championship to Toronto, a dream that has eluded the franchise for far too long. Why this matters? This isn't just another season. This is a chance for the Leafs to solidify their identity as a contender. With Matthews expected to return and the possibility of a major trade to bolster the lineup, the team is poised to make a statement. Treliving's boldness, combined with the team's potential, makes it an exhilarating time to be a Leafs fan. Whether it's Evans, Nelson, Frost, or another unexpected addition, one thing is clear: the Leafs are in it to win it. So, buckle up, Leafs Nation. The journey ahead promises to be as thrilling as it is unpredictable. Treliving's moves could define the legacy of this team, and, hopefully, end the championship drought that has haunted Toronto for decades. The weight of expectations. The Leafs are no strangers to the pressure of the spotlight. Toronto is a hockey city, and the Maple Leafs are its beating heart. Every move made by management is scrutinized, every decision debated endlessly by fans and analysts alike. Treliving stepped into a challenging role when he took over as GM, and his willingness to take bold steps shows he understands the weight of these expectations. What makes this moment particularly critical is the team's current window of contention. With stars like Auston Matthews, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander in their